Hey, boys and girls, welcome to Bugfables, the Everlasting Sapling, with the end of our adventures in Ghostwire Tokyo coming to quite an abrupt end for an open-world game. Our hunt for a new home continues, and the choice to pick this game was due to a couple of different reasons. The obvious one is the clear inspiration from Paper Mario, which is honestly one of the biggest reasons. But two would have to be the fact that I've actually been wanting to play this game for quite some time, but never had the chance to due to my big backlog of games that we've been playing through slowly but surely. But thankfully we're now at a point where I can actually play any game, since we're done with the major series for the time being, since Persona I wanted to play through them back to back like I did. Although we did take breaks for one game for some of them, but I definitely wanted to get through Persona before we worked on anything quite as big as this game, I think, would be, just because of the fact that Paper Mario type games are usually on the longer side, so I think we have quite an adventure coming forth in general, so we might have quite a few episodes of this, just gonna be honest there, just because that is something that is quite common in a Paper Mario game, slash a Mario and Luigi game, slash even the inspiration games when it comes to these, because there is a couple of them, but none of them has been as big as this one, from my knowledge. I don't remember a inspiration game getting as big as Bugfables, which is kind of cool, honestly, because I actually think this will be really, really good. But with that being said, the third reason is actually because it seems quite unique, and the reason why I think that is because the main characters are bugs. And that's not something you see quite often, isn't it? So, honestly, with that being said, I think it's time for us to begin our journey into the fable of a lifetime. And with that being said, let's get ourselves into Bugfables, since I think this should be an enjoyable game, and honestly an enjoyable story at that. So, with that being said, start game, let's proceed into our very first quest. Type in a file name. I don't think it really matters. I don't think this names our character, so we'll just go with the obvious one and just go for an easier way of doing this, just because of the fact that I don't think this names any of the characters, because I think all the playable characters are specifically named, and honestly, well, we obviously have to name the file so we can remember which one's which, so we'll just name it after me. So, with that being said, let's say yes, let's get ourselves in. So, what do we got first? Seems like a little bit of a little storybook. The land of Bugaria, a peaceful, prosperous place where many adventurous bugs gather. Although it wasn't always that way. It wasn't always that way, you say? Lured by the promise of riches and lush fields, a young queen visited these lands many moons ago. Together with her daughters and fellow servants, she established Bugaria's modest first settlements. Her people were happy, being a kingdom flourished, and yet the queen's dream had still not been fulfilled. So kinda like the gold prospecting days of old, pretty much. Okay. For she had heard of an ancient people who safeguarded a treasure of unbelievable power. It was none other than who? Oh. I'm guessing, the Everlasting Sapling, which the game is named after, so would make sense. The Everlasting Sapling, a plant which would grant unending youth and strength to any who ate even one of its leaves. She searched and searched and searched. Alas, she never found it. She entrusted her dream to the princess before falling into a hard-earned sleep. Okay. Interesting. Determined to succeed where her mother did not, the new queen rallied the people together under her cause, opening the doors of the kingdom to bugs of all shapes and kinds. She attracted ambitious and skilled adventurers. Her decree was loud and clear: find me the Everlasting Sapling, and you shall know wealth like no other bug ever has. With this, the Explorers Association was founded, with its many members searching across the kingdom for clues and treasure. Even though, to this day, the sapling has not been found, but every bug dreams of one day claiming it for themselves. Okay. So, now we know the goal. We need to find that Everlasting Sapling. No way, shape, or way around it. But, here we go. And I actually see one of our main characters here, just because he's literally on the front of the game. So, at least we see one of them right away.
Huh, or at least those were the stories I was told in my land. Despite many unfortunate incidents, tales of your people helped me keep my adventurous spirit alive.
And, trying to think of a voice for this one, to be honest. But, we'll just go with, I guess, a normal one. Rest assured, Kabbu, they are not mere legends, but real history. This Explorers Association, and all the explorers who risk their wings for glory, are proof of that.
Huh, then Sir Maki, would you consider me my earlier offer?
Kabbu, I respect your passion, but I take missions of the highest danger. An unproven warrior is not fit to accompany my team.
Huh, proven, Maki. I've faced many hardships in the north.
Or so you say. Your knowledge of the art culture and your passion for exploring are as true as my blade's edge, Kabbu. But I would ask you not to press the issue. This is not the place to cause a scene. He didn't seem to like that one. What? Care to say that again? As I said, we cannot allow children to explore, much less Snake Mouth Den. That sounds like a scary place. I'm not a kid. Seems like you're throwing a tantrum there, buddy. I don't know how to tell you that one. So much for that. Would you accompany me, Kabbu? It is my duty to investigate.
Well, if you insist.
Okay, we can check it out. Use the, any button to move, around and press X to jump. Okay, seems easy enough. Okay. Jump around, see what's going on. It'll be... Lower your voices. What is the matter? This guy's calling me a kid, and says he can't explore. Shouting isn't going to change the rules, you child. Oof. Jeez. They really are going at it. And it makes sense because, he or she, I honestly don't know, but they are throwing a tantrum, let's be honest. Shut it. It's not about age. It's about skill. And Vi, the best explorer the Hive has ever seen. I'm not some random bee. Greatest explorer they've ever seen. Okay.
An explorer bee?
Yeah, got a problem. Seeing bees can explore. Expected honey and paints.
I didn't say that, but...
Silence, please. This guild of ours is no place for petty squabbles. Look, you can't just give any permits to some bee, much less without a partner. Teams should be a duo of explorers, you know. True. Let's be honest here. From my knowledge from Pokemon, just Pokemon Explorer games in general, that is definitely a true, just because that's usually how it goes in these games. Since most of the time you never really start with one character, do you? Like, you start for maybe like the first 10 minutes and then you meet a partner in most of these games, so let's be honest here. So, true. I'm worth 4 Bs, okay? Maybe true, we don't know.
Hey, Vi.
What do you want?
Why don't we join forces? We both wish for a permit, yet lack a companion.
What do I look like? Do I look desperate? I don't even know you. Fair enough.
I have a promise I must keep, and for that, I must explore. How bad could it be?
True. Well, it can't be worse than having to stay put. Deal. True. Looks like we got our teammate. Wait. You two are just crazy. You won't last a second at Snake Mouth. I'll prove you wrong. Well, if the game's as long as it is, I think we'll be maybe fine. We don't know. Who even knows what... Well, it's called Snake Mouth, and Snake Mouth sounds dangerous, but hey, you never know, maybe we'll be fine. No. You are both most likely mere novices, ruled by your strong emotions. I have no doubts that if you left today, you would return inside a bag. Good point.
Sir Maki, although you outrank me in spades, shouldn't underestimate me. I went through quite a bit to get here.
Probably true. Yeah, looks like you, that look down on others, are really annoying. Jeez, swinging right from the bat. I like it. Very well. I shall test your resolve. Test us, huh? Who named you king of this joint? Well, I think the sword named it, I think. Oh, not again, apparently. The Ant Queen herself, for she has knighted me as her royal blade. Okay, fair enough.
Accept your challenge. Fine, get ready.
Watch your own horn. I was born ready. Okay, let's do this. So one of us has a little boomerang. That's cool. So Vi's weapon is a little boomerang. Well, it seems like... I guess, actually, we didn't really... Yeah, I don't think we got the other guy's name. But, let's see here.
Vi, our opponent is no amateur. Would you like to review some combat tips?
Sure, maybe. It might be worth checking, because even though it might take inspiration from Paper Mario, just in case we should learn the controls. Hit me up. Maybe I'll even learn something.
Listen, then, we can both perform one action per round, be it attack and use an item, etc. We can power up our attacks by performing commands in each move. Watch this. If I hold down long enough, I can power up my Ward Strike.
Okay, so hold down. Okay, so I was thinking it was going to be pressing what would normally be like the X button or the A button, but it's... Okay, so the actual movement arrows are actually in some of these attacks, so that's good that I looked into that early. Okay, cool. I'm holding a button. Lame. Look at this. If I press X at the right time, I can power my beamerang.
Beamerang, you say?
Barely. Oh, there we go. I was not expecting that to go quick like that, but I actually like how the characters do react during other characters talking. I like that. That's something in, well, only not very many games do it, but that is something from Paper Mario. I like that. So that's a good thing that I think should keep coming, honestly, because I actually quite like how characters can interact in other character speeches and stuff like that, because it makes the game feel like more full in my reasoning, because the other characters aren't just sitting there for no reason. See, we're doing great. Don't let your guard down, Vi. After our turn ends, the enemies... Oh, wait. I'm not used to little bubbles, but let's do this again.
Don't let your guard down, Vi. After our turn ends, the enemy's next.
Okay, I'm gonna guess blocking is in this game. Yep, it is. Okay, good. I know, and if I press X at the right time... There we go. Would you give me a freebie there? Thank you, game. Pressing X a bit before an enemy hits you reduces damage you receive, while perfect timing will reduce even more damage. Ow, what the heck? You trying to kill us or something? If you can't handle that much, you should surrender. Go home and guard Honey with your silly toy. Toy? Arg. No, I'm not.
We should pay him back tenfold.
It's time to use a skill. They're just like attacks, but you select them from the yellow flower. Skills require us to use our TP, teamwork points. So watch out for how many we have left. Okay, makes sense. So mana. Gotta remember how much mana you have.
We should patch your rules too. Use items for the blue flower.
Toggle between commands using D left and right buttons. Okay. Which is... Okay, cool. And the little vines are holding the attack abilities too. It's pretty cool, but said you use a ability, so let's see here. Tosses a beamerang in a circular motion, multi-hit move, then targets a single enemy. Tornado toss. Press X when the cursor is at the right spots. Okay, seems easy enough. Oh, okay, I was not expecting it like that, but... Okay, so we can hit multiple times with that. Let's try this one. Taunts enemies, making them focus on attacking Kabbu for this turn. That sounds good. Okay, let's try it out. Okay, get their attention. Don't have to do anything for it, but we can block that. Okay, seems easy enough. Let's try another tornado attack, and let's try and do it right this time. Okay, and just like that, we can hit them 4 times if we do it. Okay, seems easy enough. Okay, let's do a normal attack here, and boop, there you go. Gotta try harder than that, but ow. Was not expecting a big strike like that, but... such skill with the blade. Huh, you pass. Oh, really? Okay, so I guess we didn't have to win. But you performed well enough. I could feel your desire to see the world through your attacks. I am not one to keep you from your explorer permits. You may grant it to them. I get no say in this, huh? Huh, but Maki is the Queen's blade. Here, you can have it. Okay, you got the explorer's permits. And the reason why I'm doing normal voices for them is because I don't know if they're going to be main characters or not, so I'm just going with normal voices for now. If we run into them again, then obviously I'll try and do a voice for them. But for the time being, we're just going to go with normal voices for first-time characters, because you never know, honestly. But you got the Explorer's permits. We'll take it.
We did it.
I did it. Snake won't be done. It's going to be all mine. All the riches of the glory. Snake well done. It lies to the west of the Association. A simple path, although filled with danger. There is much treasure to be found.
Treasure, huh?
But its jaws have acclaimed many. Maki? Hello. Seriously, brother, how long are you going to keep me waiting? My apologies, Kina. Bye, Kabbu. I must be going now. As you can see, duty calls me. May you succeed in your mission. Well, there they go. What a weird bunch.
He ended up causing quite a scene himself. That fighting prowess. How many years must he have trained?
Good question. He did hit pretty hard. But he didn't hit that hard, honestly. I think he was definitely holding back, but that's nice of him, though. Bye, I guess. From the hive, near the big tree.
I'm Kabbu. Moved in just 1 moon ago. From the north.
Cool.
Indeed. Sir Maki said Snakemouth was west, right? Should we get moving?
Right. Yeah, let's get going. Right away. Don't fall behind, okay? You know, guys just sitting there like, okay then. Well, have fun, guys, I guess. Hey, wait, you two. Something wrong? Yeah, what's going on? You know what the goal of the Snakemouth expedition is, right? Nope. What? You go there without knowing anything. It's like asking to perish. Shush, Edel. Just say it. Your goal is to find an ancient artifact that is fabled to be inside Snakemouth Den. Many tried, but no one ever found it. Most never come back. I don't know what the Queen wants with that, but she is very determined to find it.
We will find it. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm on the case after all. This is what worries me. Okay, Chapter 1, A Dysfunctional Trio. Trio, you say? Well, there is another character that I did see on the cover, so that would make sense. So, apparently we're a trio, but we're a duo for the time being, but we'll definitely accept the chapter. Change the party leader by pressing square. You can check your inventory stats and other things by pressing options. Okay, so, oh, that's cool. Now that's what I remember. Okay, that's something that's very, very nice to see. I like this kind of, like, just in general, this kind of, like, option screen in general is one of my favorite types of option screens because it feels much more alive to have more cartoony characters and stuff like that. So, I actually quite like this pause menu, actually. But, seems interesting. So we got a little library for discoveries, bestiaries, recipe books. Recipe book? Did not expect cooking in this. Vi and Kabbu have passed Maki's trial and earned their explorer's permit. The first mission is to find the artifact hidden in Snakemouth's Den, located west of the Association. Their teamwork needs tuning, but they head out full of hope. Okay, cool. Well, that works there. Then we have medals and stats. Pretty interesting. Equipped medals, skills. Okay, seems easy. And then inventory for a crunchy leaf. Oh, we have a free healing item. Okay, well, we'll definitely hold on to that. I don't want to waste that. But it looks like we gotta talk to this person, so... Hello, friend. What's going on with you? Phew. Finally done. Sometimes work just does not stop coming. Okay. Who are you again? Excuse you. I'm Artist, and I keep this place running.
Thank you for all your hard work, sir.
Yeah, thanks. He seems... Oh, is he a, trying to remember what they're called, but rose mantises. Because, he looks like a mantis, but the reason why I think that is because of the colors. And rose mantises pretend to be... trying to remember the exact name. Because they're not exactly called rose mantises either. It's like Lurantis from Pokemon. that's the same type of animal that it's supposed to be based off of. And, well, they pretend to be, like, basically just, I'm trying to remember what kind of roses they are. I keep wanting to say sakuras, but they're not sakuras either. But they're white and pink, and they look like flowers, pretty much. So, but yeah, he kind of reminds me of one. That's cool, though. So you two have faced Maki, eh? Bet you found it a tad too easy. You know it. Huh, I see you a lot like challenge. One sec. I have this one thing. Please take it. You got the hard mode medal. Boosts enemy strength but gives you more HP and rewards. Oh, that sounds nice. So, I have a thing for if I ever need to train in between episodes, I can train with that, because it will give me more EXP. Okay. Or we could just throw it on early and just see what happens. But, cool. You got a medal. These artifacts help you by giving different effects. To equip medals, go into the pause menu and press the options and select medals and stats, which we saw. Once there, you can equip medals to different party members using the left and right buttons to switch who you're going to equip it to. So, would it only mean that Vi or Kabbu would get the experience then? Seems that way. Medals cost MP to equip, but be sure to check how much you have left.
What is this? A medal?
Let's say it should make things more interesting for you. The higher this risk, the higher the reward, as they say. If you defeat any powerful enemies while wearing it, come see me, alright? I won't say no to free stuff. You got a deal. Wait, if we defeat okay, so if we defeat dangerous enemies, come see him? That's interesting. So is there, like, special rewards for beating, like, bosses with the medal on? That's kind of cool. I actually like that.
Thank you for entrusting us with it. Take care, artists.
Safe exploring, folks. Remember to check in every now and then. Okay, of course. Well, let's make our way on out of here. Should we try throwing that on just right away, just to see what it feels like? Maybe. We could try it. So I guess... Oh, it just auto-equips to both of them, I guess. Let's see here. Only one real way to check. Seems like, yeah, it seems like it's equipped. Okay, cool. Well, we'll try hard mode for the first fight. I guess we'll find out how hard the game really is, I guess. I don't think it will be that bad. Maybe. You never know. Some games, for Paper Mario, back when I was a little kid, was really hard. But nowadays, I can probably play any of those games, since I'm more used to video games nowadays than I was back when I was little. Hey, why are you hitting that crystal? You can break it, you know. Huh? You really don't know? Just tell us why. Forgive my partner, Celia. Here's, mouth is most loose.
Isn't each crystal correct? They're unique to this land.
Correct. They can store the record of previous travelers if you smack them with something. This crystal is yellow, so it will even heal your wounds. Okay. So, wait, they just said specifically this crystal is yellow, so we're gonna see crystals that aren't yellow then? Okay. Just noting that for later, because that seems very important, the way they said that. You expect me to believe that? All that awesome stuff for hitting a rock. Huh, you are one of little faith. Come on, Levi. Show him. Okay. Seemed like it did something. Would I like to save? Yes. Okay, we'll do a save. No reason not to. Save completes. Huh, it is done. Whoa. It really works. This must sell for a fortune. All you get for this crystal is prison time. Oh, okay. Only the Ant Queen can authorize placing these rocks in public spaces. Even if you find one in the wild, they're too heavy to be carried by a single bug. There goes that idea.
Still, the properties are amazing. Let's use them when we can, Vi.
Yeah, sure. Let's get a move on then. Best of luck. And another best of luck. Okay. Okay, well, interesting little, town here, though, that's for sure. But let's make our way probably to this way, just because it seems like more of the way we need to go. North Ant Kingdom, West Snakemouth Way, and South Golden Path. Wait, what? Golden Path, you say? That sounds interesting. Is there any secrets back here? Because let's be honest here, Mario games are known for their secrets, and I would think that a game that is inspired by it would be but I can't really break that, so I'm going to say not for that one. But it would have been funny if there was one sitting right there. That would actually be kind of funny. But, let's see. Let's make our way to Snakemouth Den, then. The path ahead leads to Snakemouth Den. Currently only licensed explorer teams can pass. Do you have a permit? Permit that shows you have certified exploration. Team under the Ant Kingdom. Alright, this checks out. I'll open the gates. Safe travels, explorers. Okay, well, let's make our way into Snakemouth Den. They said it's dangerous, but I guess we'll find out. I don't think it would be too dangerous for our first area, but let's see here. I did see we can attack with B, so seems like we didn't do any damage, but we do get initiative, and it seems like we do 2 times damage. Okay, interesting. Okay, so cool. That actually really does work out in the end, though. Now, let's see here. Oh no, we get to attack twice. Okay. Interesting. Okay, well, it's good to know, though. So what can we do? We can spy, we can swap positions, rotate party, which, okay, a couple different things do nothing, so we don't have to attack if we don't want to. And then we can also fly. What's spy do? Let's test it out, just because it does seem like something we can do. It's one of those stupid annoying seedlings. 5 HP, 1 seen, 0 defense, and 0 defeated. Okay. They're all over the outskirts, but don't even drop good items. Let's just beat them up already. Okay. So we can check out different enemies if we want to. That's pretty cool. Well, let's get another big hit on him. And we should have done, yep, 5 damage. And we got 7 experience. Not bad. Well, that wasn't too bad. And it seems like turning it up to hard mode really didn't do us any problems. So, seems like we're good. Okay, well, let's make our way over here, knock him down, and get some free attacks on him. Since no reason not to attack an enemy if you can attack them, because initiative always does work in these games. So, cool to see that it's actually in this game. And it actually did extra damage, I just noticed that, because we did 3 damage with the first one, too. So, always good to do that, then. Cool. And then berries are money, it seems. Don't know what happens if you jump in the water, but I don't want to find out, because I feel like it would damage me. But, let's see here. Hey, like attacking up close, annoy when enemies out of reach. Ask a friend who can fly or toss something at it to bring it down. Press square to switch positions, in battle and attacks. Okay, can this guy actually attack? He can, but it seems a little bit harder though, but it seems like it might attack like up to here from here maybe? I'm not too sure, but I don't think we're going to be able to hit that guy as easy with that attack, just because he seems like he moves quite fast for a little bit of a flying enemy for him. Because I gotta get more used to how he moves to really get used to trying to attack enemies like that, because his attack is a little slow from what I can see. So, definitely gonna use the boomerang for now, just because the boomerang is quite long range, and it does actually seem to be pretty helpful for actually attacking some of these enemies, for sure. And so far, we're doing really good for our first few fights on hard mode, and I don't know how long I'll stay on hard mode. I don't think we'll probably won't stay on it for the whole game, obviously, but okay, so he can't actually attack. Okay, so flying enemies don't even try to attack with Kabbu. Okay, got it. So what can he do here? He could probably taunt, but I don't think that would be a good idea. So I guess we'll just have him swap positions maybe, or rotate. Okay, you can't do that right away. Okay, so if you're in the back, you can't rotate. So if you have to be in the front if you want to rotate, okay. Or maybe, well, just in general. But good block there. Cool, cool, cool. Let's throw another boomerang at you to drop him down to the ground so Kabbu can attack. Okay, here we go. And one more attack for you. Oh, what was that? Okay, then I was a little confused by what just happened there, but I think that was because I let go of it too early, and he fell over because we did it too early. Okay. Okay, 14 exploration points, not bad for 2 people in a fight, not bad. And it's also good training in general, because there's never really going to be normally one enemy in a fight unless it's a boss. It just would make sense. So, now we're actually getting to the real fights. Okay. Well, it still is the early area of the game, so obviously it's not going to be too hard to learn the patterns of things as long as we're careful. We probably should have actually looked at the actual weaknesses of certain enemies, to be honest, because we haven't actually checked into the flying version of this guy. So probably would have been smart to do so, but I think it's fine. And also, to remember for later, it actually makes a sound when you actually get to the end of that. And that'll help me remember, because sounds are better to remember how to do certain attacks than trying to do the skill check in general. Since that is something you learn from a lot of games. Ooh, an egg. You found an aphid egg. An egg with a happily raised aphid. Make sure to eat it before it hatches. Restore 3 HP to an ally. Before it hatches, can actually hatch. Should I keep it just so I can see if it hatches? Because it says it can hatch, so is there really a reason to do so? Oh, hello. You look friendly, so let's see what's going on with you, bud.
Excuse me, bug of old complexion. Is everything alright?
Oh, hey Kabbu. We're supposed to be adventuring to Snake Well Done, unless Rich is right.
Sorry, Vine. I can't ignore an old bug in distress.
First of all, name's Chuck, and I bet I'm younger than both of you. But if you gotta know, wait, younger than us? You don't seem like that with the fact that you're walking with a stick like a cane, but okay. I'm almost done arranging my cozy rest space for travels going to Snake Mouth Den. I just can't pull out this darn weed. You call this cozy?
Chuck, Snake Mouth Den is more dangerous than rain on the wedding day. Shouldn't be warning travelers.
Look, will you help me or not? I'm not doing any pulling, at least not for free. Jeez, Vi is pretty aggressive, but in a, like, funny way sometimes.
Watch this, Vi. Press 0, near small bushes or rocks.
Okay. You can cut them. Makes sense. It does seem pretty sharp, so makes a lot of sense. So now we have a reason for using Kabbu in the open world now, which is nice. Whoa, nice.
Something like this, no match for my horde.
Okay, seems pretty cool. Albie, you actually helped me. This made my week. You got a reward ready, right? Probably not.
Fine. Helping others is already its own reward, and you didn't do anything.
True, but it would be cool for at least like a healing item. It's really, really not. No worries. Helpful bugs deserve gratitude. I ain't got much, but please take this. 10 berries. Oh, thanks. Berries? So many berries. Use them to buy something nice. Later, alright? Thanks, bud.
Thank you. We surely will. We'll be going now. Make sure to warn others of danger.
If you are near something that can be interacted with by using your horn, a exclamation mark will show up over the party leader's head. Okay. And that is for her as well. Okay, cool. So that's good to know. Okay, so cut that. Ooh, another... Oh no, I thought it was another egg, but honey drop. You found a honey drop. Honey produced by the Bee Kingdom makes you happy but also fat. Restores 5 TP. Okay. So team points is our HP. So, cool. I'll definitely take it. Anything else hiding in the grass here? Because seems like we can find items by doing that. Let's see here. We can either go up or down. Where does down go? That's a good question.
Where are you going? Snake Mouth is north, to the northwest.
Yeah, I knew that. You were the one walking there, bud. I'm guessing that's the golden path then, based on the sign we saw earlier. Okay, so let's keep making our way forward then. What's going on here? Want to know more about the enemies you're fighting? Don't forget you can spy using strategies menu during the battle. Okay, which we know already. Okay, looks like we got some thorny bushes here. Can we take damage from them? No, we can't. Okay. I just want to make sure just in case, because you never know. Let's try attacking this guy. Oh, okay. So you can use the horn like that. Good. Definitely good. Let's go for this guy first to knock him down. Ooh, ow. Let go of that way too early. But let's try that again. There you go. Not enough to knock him down, but that's not a problem. Just because, obviously, we're going to get rid of him. We weren't going to do enough damage to the other one. But, okay, good block. We are getting low on HP, so we need to be careful. So let's go for... I don't think it would do enough damage if it ran us in. But let's see here. Let's go for... Oh wait, no, TP is our okay, our special attacks, okay. So... Actually, it might be smarter to go for... Oh no, it's actually his turn now, so... we don't need to worry about that. And we can also swap positions. So, rotate party, change the order of the party, or the party switch button on the flower select menu. Okay, well, let's swap the party, just because we want Vi in the front, just so we can use the toss here, just to knock down the enemy, since we won't be able to attack it normally with Kabbu, and also it might do enough damage to actually knock it out outright. So, down you go, 14 exploration points, and we probably should heal, just because we are actually a little low, just because of the fact that Vi really doesn't have much HP, let's be honest here, so let's actually just stay safe just in case, because you never know. So being ready for anything would be nice, and we should be getting a level actually pretty soon. We're already halfway almost to it, or 60%, but that's not bad.
Huh, there's a snake mouth den.
It doesn't look that scary, you know. It doesn't look that bad, yeah. You're right.
According to the rumors I've heard, it is the grave of 1,000 explorers.
Well, that's scary.
Having ended countless journeys, many a song have been written about its dangers.
For real?
Its interior must be absolutely riddled with monsters and death traps. You must be extremely cautious.
Geez, way to sell it to me, Kabbu. But the higher the danger, the better the treasure, right? True. That is pretty true.
It's true that the artifact is likely to be inside, but our simple wish is, worth such a risk to you.
Stop trying to scare me off. Let's get in there.
I must make sure she stays alive.
Yeah, probably for the best. But, yeah, I guess we're gonna be making our way into Snake Mouth Den, because it's where we need to go next. So, no reason not to, right? And honestly, it would make sense because of the fact that... what's this? A crystal berry. You found a crystal berry. These are rare items sought by collectors around the world. Maybe someone will trade for them for a rare goodie somewhere. Okay, you can check how many you have in the pause menu. How many we have? Really? We have one. Okay, well, good to know. Oh, it also shows the exact time of how long you've been playing. It's pretty cool. So 34 minutes. Not bad. Okay, well, let's make our way forward then. So hit this to heal. Would I like to save? Yes. Just in case, you never know. And it would be safe to know where we are in general. Normally, I won't always save because you never know when an episode of a video can go awry and when you could probably lose something. So I probably might not save all the time in this game, I will be honest here, just because of the fact that you don't want to save constantly on a game like, well, this, because it doesn't seem like I can select save files. If I could, then I would, but I want to be safer about it, so I'm going to be careful just in case, because it's better to not worry about it than to worry about it. And if I lose a little bit of progress, it's not going to be that bad. If I feel like I'm safe to save, then I will save, but I will be honest, for today's episode, since it is only the first episode, I don't mind saving all the time, just because we aren't going to get very far in the game, because obviously I think the game is at least, I'm going to say 20 hours to even more, just because of the fact that it seems a lot longer than Ghostwire, I'll be honest here, just because of the fact that Ghostwire was short for a reason, because if it stayed its welcome too much, the game would lose its grandeur. So it makes sense why Ghostwire ended so early. So, and also, the side mission, I just didn't want to overstay its welcome. That's the reason why we didn't do the Erica side mission. Just because I didn't want the game to, because we already beat the game, I didn't want the game to lose quality because we went to do side mission after, well, either doing the ending or, you know, just for one side mission and then end the story off. It wouldn't make any sense. But, let's see here.
There is much more light here. This room must be quite near. Correct ceiling. What a surprisingly cozy entrance.
Hey, Kabbu, do you really have to comment on every small thing?
I'm sorry.
Hey, don't look so sad. Or, how about this? If you want to know more about where we are, or something, someone near us, I'll just tap share. Sound good. Okay. So basically, press the other pause button. Okay.
Very well. I shall make sure to have information at hand, for when you're due.
Cool. Now, let's get going. Let's try that out.
Snake Mountain is quite dangerous for this room. Room's quite cozy.
Let's go before you jinx it. Let's see here, can I do that for both characters? No, I can't, just for one of them. But we can get little dialogues from them. It's pretty cool. But, let's see here. Let's try and get a good angle on that guy, because it doesn't seem like we can... Oh, he hit me, apparently. Oh no, he didn't. It just counted as a normal one. Okay, Inicus. Okay. Well, if I got the first attack, it would be safer. So we'll just go for a normal attack here. Oh, you actually block quite heavy there. Okay, so we need to be careful with you. But we can knock you over, it seems, with Kabbu, so let's remember that. So it seems like we want Kabbu first, just because of the fact that he can knock this guy down, which seems like the better option, because, well, his belly's to the sky. And when it comes to, yep, okay, well that answers that. Just something you know from playing a lot of Paper Mario games and Mario and Luigi games. When you knock something that has a shell onto its belly is the weaker spot, so it's just something that you can kind of just know just because in general. But thankfully I have that knowledge. If this was my first game, I wouldn't know that right away. So, cool to know. Some enemies have defense, which reduces the power of your attacks. Sharp horns ignore some defense, and can even flip certain enemies, which makes sense because that is what beetles do with their horns. So, cool. Okay, certain enemies negating defense entirely. Okay, so it would be better to use him in here, because of the fact that we've been seeing a lot of, well, things that can block our attacks. How do you get that? Can I use my... Oh, I can use the boomerang. You found a mushroom. Mushroom beyond average. Restores 3 HP to an ally and cures poison. Oh, poison. Uh-oh. I'm going from my knowledge about poison in these kind of games. Don't know if it's going to be as dangerous, but poison is never friendly in these games. So, I guess we'll find out.
Bridge seems to be out. How are we going to cross?
Well, that's it. Game over. Let's go back.
Wait, Vi. It's too soon to give up. There must be a way.
Duh. I was just kidding, you know. Look over there. Little crystal-looking thing? It's one of those switches. We just need to hit it. Okay, so like save one, but this one's a blue one. So, well, now we see another one of those crystals, like they said.
You can just fly over there and do it, right?
That's too much effort. I got a better plan. My mighty beamerang.
That again?
I just need to get in front of it to a square and press 0 to throw it. Okay.
I will trust you with this. Then, give me your best shot.
Okay. Let's try it. So, throw our little thing, and break, well, that, but we never hit the crystal, though. We hit the rope connecting it. But, I guess that works.
Well done, Vi. Wasn't expecting you to do that.
Yeah, of course. Just as planned. Well, I wasn't expecting that either. I didn't even see the thing. Super reliable, right?
Let's continue. I'm glad to have a reliable partner.
Well, let's try hitting that blue crystal again. Oh, it doesn't reach that far. Okay, well that makes a lot more sense. But what does that crystal do, actually? Because that wasn't what the crystal was for, obviously. Because that was the rope connecting to it, so... Let's see here. What does the crystal actually do here? Unless... Oh no, it's doing something. I'm switching it. Or... Oh no, it does that in general. Okay. Well, interesting. Doesn't seem like I could just throw my boomerang at it, so I'm guessing we did do what it needed to do. Okay. Oh, I didn't even see Mr. Spiky Boy here. Oh, well that didn't work in my favor. Ouchie. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I was not expecting you to attack right away either. Okay, well, that's not good. It's really not good. But, let's go for... Oh, I can't select the other enemy. We have to go for the seedling first. Okay, we'll swap first. Actually, I think it would be better to swap positions and then attack with you first, just because the other guy won't attack us as, well, right away, which would be better for him. So let's go for that instead, to make sure that at least one of them are out of the way, and then prepare for a block there. There we go. Okay, and then we swap again, do the Flipperoonie on the Inikos, and then try and get... There we go, good hit in there. I think the one attack from the boomerang should be enough. Let's see here, 4 HP? Yep, 4 HP, good. Okay, really good. And almost a level. Well, we really need that level, let's be honest here, but... Okay, let's see here. There's something back here, so let's read it. What's going on with you?
Leave this place for beyond. This place lies great danger. We have already lost one of ours, to this wretched place.
Curses. This coziness was an illusion. Our paths won't be easy. That much is for sure.
No place full of treasures ever get been safe.
True.
So many have fallen looking for riches. Let's find the treasure quickly, so no one else ventures in here. I will do this for them.
Well, that's pretty cool. Logbook updated. Oh, really? Wait a minute, I didn't expect that one. Let's see here. Explorer's message. Oh, it actually writes down the notes you find. What would be number 2 then? Huh. It's actually pretty cool. I wasn't expecting that one, to be honest, but let's keep making our way forward. And let's be careful for anything we might run into. But I think the best way of doing this is actually to go for one of these. Okay, no, it isn't that way. But I think it would be to do this, and then go for that. There we go. And that's how you do it. Okay, so go for a quick turn like that, and then you'll get the enemy to work in your favor. Okay. Really, really good. But we'll go for you first, I think. Let's go for a skill first, because I think we can knock you out for free early to get you out of the problem zone. Because, let's be honest, the flying guy is more dangerous than the other guy, in complete honesty. But that does help us here. Okay, let's go for the seedling and knock you on down. No reason to go for the full hit, because it wouldn't help us anyways. And let's see here, we could go taunt, but I don't think the taunt would actually help us here. Let's go for a nice little knockdown for you. And let's see here, get ready for his block. There we go. Okay, good. Okay, let's go for another one of these, flip him right over, doing a little bit of damage. I was kind of hoping for a one-on-one fight with this thing, just so we can learn the, like, you know, just in general for the little description for him, but we got a level. Perfect. So what do we get for levels in this game? Rank up. Well, let's see here. Pick a stat boost for a new rank. Okay. So we can choose one of these 3. So we can either get 3 medal points for equipping more medals, we can get 3 more teamwork points. That could be good because we've seen that teamwork points are actually pretty good. Or we can get 1 more HP for each member, letting you survive longer. We don't have much HP, so I think this would probably be better. So let's go for HP first. Buy and learn Secret Slash. Or Secret Stash. Secret Stash, you say? What does that do? Worth a check, but we got a honey drop for it. I'll definitely take that for the fact that we did have to use one of our... Oh, well, I was not expecting a jump there, but... Let's see here, looks like that might be something we can use, so let's knock that down. Okay, seems easy enough. Let's make our way back down. Let's see here. So, there's some rocks in here. It looks like we need to put the rocks on top of these buttons. So, let's see, I'm guessing... Yep, you. Okay. It does make sense, he does seem stronger physically, so let's do that. And then let's try and push this where it needs to be for the other button. And see what that does for us. Because it would make sense, it would open the door, right? Unless there's a certain way of doing it. Oh. Mushroom.
Mushroom?
What? We did all this for that? Seriously? It wasn't even a rare item. Heck, it wasn't even a rare mushroom. Who designed this place? I'll be stinging them in the face. I'll tear this place down.
Come now, Five. Fortunately, as may be.
Grr.
Maybe let's pick it up and start looking again.
Okay. So that didn't work, but we found a mushroom. Mushroom will be on average, restores 3 HP. Okay. Well, it seems like there's more to it because of the fact that this place is now rumbling, so I guess the mushroom was more than, more than bad.
What?
Oh, well, it was a trap. Well, that answers that one.
Yeah.
Well, down we go. To wherever this may lead. Oh. Well, she did say she could fly.
Oh, phew, that was close.
Erg.
Kabbu, are you okay?
Erg.
Well, he don't sound good.
I guess he is. This is the perfect time to go home. I don't like the look of that place.
Oh. Poor Kabbu is I guess she really isn't a reliable teammate.
But I am his reliable teammate. I'm going to regret this.
Oh, well, she came back to help him. That's good to know. But what's down there? Oh, the door opened now. So I guess if we just stood there for a little bit longer, we would have been able to go inside that door. I guess it was just timed. Or maybe it was waiting for us to stand on top of that.
Erg.
No rush. I can wait.
Hopefully it's okay.
I am looking as mushroom group will fall.
I would have carried you, but you seem really heavy.
I assure you I'm lighter than I seem.
Uh-huh. Yep, I'll believe that one. Anyways, this place is really creepy.
Yeah, it does seem pretty creepy, but it seems safe too.
I must agree. And there doesn't seem to be a way back up for me. We will have to look around.
Let's be careful, okay? You were almost a goner.
Yeah, true. But let's see here. Let's look for enemies before we just jump down like crazy people. Let's be honest here. It seems like we're safe to get down. So let's do a save, just because we can. And there's no reason to worry about it. Okay, cool. Well, let's see. Well, I probably should have checked for if leveling up heals you, but I didn't get the time to check that. Any reason to go right? Nope. Seems like the only way to go is left. Okay, well, let's make our way to the left then, since that's the only path we got for us. Seemed like we had a spider web, though. Yep, there's a spider web. And also a person inside the web.
Yikes. Is that a moth?
Be the queen. What a terrible fate. Moment of silence for solidarity for a fallen explorer.
I don't know, he seems alive. Huh. Oh, he's just sleeping.
Wait, he's alive?
Quick. We must free him.
Okay, I'm just gonna go in to see if the boomerang can cut through this web.
I'll make sure there are no other, Vi, watch out.
Watch out for what? Oh. Well, oh, hello, Mr. Spider. Well, we found the spider for the spider web.
A spider.
Yep, that's a spider. Yeah, that's a very, very angry spider, actually.
How could a beast so huge sneak up on us?
Kabbu, we gotta run. Treasure ain't worth this.
It's not that. We can't abandon this poor monster's fate.
Yeah, we can't. Oh, never mind. Well, there goes Vi. Well, I guess our reliable teammate isn't that reliable.
Vi, wait, curses.
Oh, that's not good. Well, it's just me and Mr. Spider, I guess. Okay, Kabbu, we got this.
This has to be some cruel irony. However, cannot give up, even if I'm alone.
True there, bud. Well, here we go. Now that we can do it by ourselves, right? Well, we can't spy on the spider, so just because of the fact that, well, it's red. We can't run, since obviously we're not going to run for it. So, we don't really have any attacks here, so I guess we just go all out and hope the spider doesn't smack us in the face. Oh, we do 0 damage. Oh, ow, 3 damage. Okay, so we don't do anything to this thing. That's really not good. But that doesn't mean that we're, dead, because the game's not going to kill us. Let's be honest here.
Stronger than it looks.
Yeah, it's definitely stronger. And now it's flat, and well, now it's hanging to the ceiling.
Correct. It's too high up. Only Fables here. Must have really sit here and do nothing.
I guess so. Can't really do anything, since we can't attack it, so do nothing, I guess. Oh, block that. Ouchie. That seemed like it would be poisonous. So now we found a use for the poisonous heal. So definitely good we have that.
It's too much by myself after all.
Yeah, I guess so. Ow. Well, hopefully Kabbu's okay.
Everyone I found, you, placed your hopes on me.
Yeah, it seems that way. Oh, well, there's a beam-ring. Good thing Vi came back for us, it seems.
Vi?
Look,
By the holy childs of the queen, Vi left me to my fate. You are vile.
Well, true, but at least you came back, right?
Hey, I was going to apologize and it came back right. You pushed me away from the web, but I still left, so I'm
guessing you're sorry?
Probably scold you later, but the situation's dire. But I've got a plan. We will tag the web holding the moth. We'll battling the spider.
And if we bail, when we free him?
Precisely. Sam, we'll run together this time.
I apologize already.
Without leaving anyone behind.
True.
Here it comes. Let's do this.
Okay, let's do it. So let's see here. So he's gonna, he's trying to hang again. We don't do damage to him, which we already know, so let's just prepare for the web, I guess. Just because it seems like a safer option. And we probably could have went for a normal attack on that, actually, now thinking about it. But because he's hanging, we can actually attack the web for free, which is good to know. Oh, good thing we blocked that, because I don't know what poison does, and getting hit with it early would not be the best thing. What was this? The secret stash. Vi heals 4 HP to an ally while curing his poison with an item from her secret stash. This does not consume normal items. Oh, really? Okay, that's cool. So we have so Vi is a healer. That's actually pretty cool to actually have that, for this fight, because it's throwing poison at us. So it's really good to know. Let's throw this at the web, just because of the fact that it's, in general, doing more damage to the web I think would be smarter, just because of the fact that it wants us to attack the web. So, there we go, we got the moth out at least.
Huh, alright, we did it.
Yep, we did. And, because we know we can't do any damage to the spider, no reason to even try.
Huh, go on, wretched beast.
Hopefully we can get it to run away from us at least. Or maybe it will soul chase us.
Kabbu, I'm done here.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, let's get on out of here. I don't think it's smart to make that thing any more mad.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, before that thing even decides to do... Okay, it seems like it might not be able to chase us, but that doesn't mean that it isn't still able to.
Huh, leave us alone already, monster.
Here you go, free horn attack for you. Try it again, bud.
Huh.
Yeah, seems like it can't fit through there, that's good.
Gee, glad it's too fat to come in here. Kabbu, sorry for running away.
Huh, very well, you're forgiven. Fine, it was understandable.
Took you long enough. Most people would be crying at getting rescued.
And he's just sitting there like, okay then. Okay, well at least the moth seems like he's alive.
Huh, let's turn over and look, Vi. This month is our priority.
True. Hey buddy, you okay? Oh, yep, he's standing, so at least he's okay.
Huh, you're awake.
Oh, yeah, all is well. Feel the I don't understand you, bud.
What the hey? You okay? You hit your head?
I'm not even gonna bother trying to read that. What?
Could this month be speaking ancient tongue? Perhaps he is one of the fabled tribes lurking underground.
No, we can speak Bognish.
Do you need, like, a minute?
No. Okay. Well, he definitely seems like a noble by the way he's talking, and because of the fact that, well, he knows 2 different languages, so he must be pretty smart at least. We are fine now.
Oh, thank goodness. I was quite worried.
Where are we? Where is the spider?
Huh, right. Let's get you up to speed.
Nope. Yeah, I thought so. I guess we're just gonna let them kind of say it to him. Truly it seems we owe our life to you, Vi.
Oh, seriously?
No big deal. It sucks that we're trapped, though.
Huh, were you looking for a treasure as well? Alongside fellow explorers, or what's your name again?
Leif is fine, and somewhat a scouting mission, in fact. Leif, you say? Okay, pretty interesting name. What is actually a name I've actually heard before? I think if I'm remembering correctly, because of Fire Emblem Heroes, obviously, but I've never actually played Thracia, but, the main lord of Thracia is Leif. So, it is a name I've heard before, so it's, I've definitely at least know the name at least. So that's cool. So Leif works with the fact that he's a bug and, they eat leaves, so it's kind of funny.
You got some luck to be alive. Did you learn anything scouting about the artifacts?
Artifact. If it is here, it's probably ahead.
If we work together, we will surely find both it and the exit.
True. We have little choice, but we will accompany you.
Can you fight?
No, not really. Part of the scouting.
Seriously? Came to this place without knowing how to fight.
Make sure you stay behind us so we can protect you, okay?
How reassuring.
Okay, we spent too much time here. Let's look for the exits.
Yeah, let's definitely look for the exit, as well as get a nice save in. Would you like to save? Yes, I would. And now we have a new friend to join our ranks for the time being. Okay, Leif, we'll protect you as best as we can. Because let's be honest here, we don't know what we're really getting ourselves into in the near future, but... Oh, no, that's an enemy. I didn't even see you. But, okay, well, you don't look that bad. But you have something coming out of your head, bud. I'll be honest there. But let's see here. Let's take a look at you, because zombie ants. Oh, it's one of those ants that go into the mushrooms and they get parasites get attached to them. Okay, so let's see here. Let's take a spy on you and see what's going on with you.
By Venus, the ant walks after passing. Zombie ant.
Okay, 5 HP, 1 defense, 1 scene. So it's gonna block 1 of our damage. Okay.
I truly believe there was nothing more than a myth. It was my duty as a fellow explorer to end its suffering.
True. Makes sense. Okay. Now let's go for... Well, because I did get some TP back, let's actually use this attack. No reason not to, right? So let's do a nice little boomerang toss. And that did nothing to it. Okay, well, there's its defense. Well, we do know what to do about defense because of the thing that we read. So we need to use Kabbu here to hopefully drop some defense here. So let's see if that actually is the case. It is, okay. So attack with Kabbu first, no matter what, on heavy defensive enemies. Good to know for sure, though. Definitely cool, since I wasn't too sure if it's always going to be the case with that. It looks like for our next level it went up by 1. Also interesting. But what is this? Because I didn't get to take a look at this.
What are weird tablets? It's written in even weirder languages.
It seems to be an ancient script.
These letters look familiar to us. We should be able to decipher it. Let us check it again. Okay. You can switch your party order during battle using the strategy flower. Whoever is in front receives a bonus to attacking power. In return, said person is targeted more often by enemies. Oh, so that's why he has taunt, because he can force enemies to attack him even if he's in the back. Oh, so that's why we did 1 less damage with Vi, because she's in the back. Okay, that's good to know. You can switch if someone has exhausted all their turns. Okay. And if we attack them early, we get 2 turns, so we can swap after doing the first attack. Okay. Interesting. Interesting, but it makes sense. Thanks, game. I'll definitely try and remember that. Uh-oh. 1 sec. Let's, throw the boomerang here. Gotta get in a better angle, though, for this guy. Just because I would like to attack him first, and I want to get the first attack on this guy. Just in general. There we go. Okay, let's swap to you, and let's break your defense first, and then we'll go for the normal attack on you. Just because now that we know how that works, now we can play to our benefits here, and go for that in general. And actually, I noticed something with the spy, it actually keeps their HP under check on the little bar underneath their HP. That's cool to know too. Honey drop. We'll definitely take that for some more TP later, and then we'll swap into doing the combo that we did earlier. So let's see here, swap it, or if I can get in the right angle, go for that, and then hit him attack like that, and GG. Definitely a cool little way of doing that, but let's see here. Let's do a spy to at least learn what this is, and then see what we got ourselves into.
Nukeness, Spiky Bug's still in its larval stage.
Larval stage, so it evolves from what it is right now. 4 HP, 2 defense, 5 seen, and defeated 3.
Although it has, impressive armor, stands no chance against my horde.
Makes sense, because you could break his armor. Okay, let's flip you on over, and then let's swap. Oh yeah, we can't swap, but we can go for a normal attack here. So let's go for that, and that should be enough to get him out of the way. Ooh, block that. Barely timed that, but we did get it. Okay, let's go for another flip on you, and then I'll knock you on over. And then we'll go for a normal attack with you. Seems pretty easy. getting used to the combat, that's for sure. But there we go, 10 exploration points, and honestly, any kind of leveling we can get is always going to come in handy. Ooh, another healing item. I'll definitely take that. And keep checking these for more items. Cool. Definitely good. Thankfully, these little bushes come with special items, and there's another crystal berry. Another rare item. I'll definitely take it. Pressing circle in battle allows you to change who is currently acting without changing the party order. Each party member has different ways of attacking, and different reaches for their attacks and skills. Mind who is currently acting to not waste actions on the wrong enemy. Fair, makes sense. That is something we should always keep in mind, because Kabbu can attack flying enemies, and Vi can attack flying enemies, and don't know other than that, but honestly, just in general, that is good to know. But let's see here, we can either go left where that zombie is, for that pathway up there, or we can go right where this pathway is, but it also has a spider web, which I don't like the idea of, just because of the fact that, you know, the giant spider, but there's something hiding behind this rock here, and it's one of those Ichnos guys. So let's be prepared for him real quick, just because we can't really see him. Oh, there he is, I see him. He's hiding right next to the rock, actually. Oop, nope. Okay, he does chase a little bit, but he doesn't chase directly, which is good. Okay, well, so hopefully I got... Yeah, I did. Okay, Kabbu got in front. Okay, thank you, bud. So you can do it if you're running directly at them and you don't have to instantly swap them. That's good to know too, just in general, because that wasn't something I was too sure about, but good to know for later though. So we can attack them once with the beam ring and just run at them with the square button to change Kabbu in front. So that'll definitely come in handy. Hitting an enemy outside of battle will stun it for a short amount of time. Entering battle while an enemy is stunned grants one more action to party leaders. Okay. And that also makes a lot of sense because of the fact that, well, we've done it quite a few times now. And we got another one of those little crystals, so let's turn that on. See what happens. Oh, well, that answers that question. He had to come over here. Good thing we came here first. Okay, we got another zombie ant though, so let's be prepared for him. And then try and not let him get any free attacks here. Okay, let's try that. And hopefully I swapped in time. Didn't swap in time, but it's not the worst case scenario. Okay, so let's see here. I think we should keep Kabbu in back, just because of the fact that he is low on HP, and we can risk a little bit of HP with Vi here. So let's be safe there. And then we'll go for... Will Tornado Toss be enough? Not too sure, but we'll do it anyways, just because of the fact that I want to get rid of one of these enemies first, since we want to be sure that we're safe. Okay, first we're good. Okay, and then we'll go for... Let's do a secret stash on Kabbu, just to heal him real quick, just so he has a little bit of extra health for later, and then block that for 2 damage. Nice try there, bud. Okay, let's knock you over with Kabbu, since now we're getting used to the combat and understanding what we need to do. And I also wonder what kind of other abilities we can get for our characters, just in general, because I feel like we can get some pretty cool abilities in this game, just because of the fact that, obviously, I don't think we're just going to learn just one healing ability and some other things, so I think the abilities might get cooler and cooler the farther and farther we get, the more experience we get. But there we go, got to the end of this area, and so far it seems like we're safe.
Nice work, everyone.
What is that?
Leif, watch out.
You could attack this whole time? Seriously, bud? What the heck?
By the great ancestors. What kind of sorcerer is that?
We are unsure. This is new. Oh. Okay, well at least he didn't know he could do that. So that answers that. You seriously expect us to believe that? We mean it. It is the truth.
Magic's no common feat. There are less than 10 known sorcerers in history.
You're not some criminal with a huge bounty, are you?
You seriously believe that? Well, we don't know you much, so we can't really trust you entirely with the fact that you just randomly learned magic in front of us. So let's be honest there, but you seem friendly, so I don't think we need to worry.
We'll talk later. I take it you can fight now.
We'll try. Okay, well, let's see what Leif can do. Well, now we have well, that answers that. Then, well, there's our trio. So, cool. We'll definitely take a third member, because it does fit the chapter name.
Wait everyone. Now that we're a trio, let me share you a useful technique. With turn relay picked from the colorful flower, one of us can lend our turn to another.
Oh, so we can attack twice with one character, if we want to. That's pretty cool. I like that. How is that useful? It sounds tedious. Well, could be, depending on how it works. But we don't know how it works yet, so no reason to worry about it yet.
Well, for example, we can let Vine attack twice to knock down flying enemies.
True. That would help us.
You should let me attack 3 times. I'll take them all on.
Maybe. You do attack pretty hard, so that might be good.
You shouldn't abuse it like that, though. The exhaustion will reduce your attack power by 1 each time you act in a round.
Oh, I didn't actually notice that, but that makes sense why we went from 3 damage to 2. Okay. Interesting.
Fine.
Well, it sounds wildly useful. We'll try it out. I keep noticing he talks with we's, and not like, I'll try it out. We'll try it out. It's an interesting way to speak.
Nose on your guard.
Yeah, be on your guard for sure. Well, we definitely need to knock down the jelly shroom here. Should we check him first, or should we just attack him? Probably should just attack him. Let's knock him down to the floor, because he seems dangerous for the time being. And let's see here. Kabbu could attack right away, but we might be able to attack the other guy, the other jelly shroom with Leif here. So, oh, well, I was gonna try and check that, but I guess not. Well, let's see here. Let's get rid of one of them first. I don't know how this attack works, but oh, okay. I don't know if it's gonna be always X, but we need to remember that one. And these guys do use poison. Okay, good. That's also good to know, just because in general, now we know what they attack with. But let's see here. Let's go for another jelly shroom normal attack. Just prepare for anything. Let's see if that's always the case, because that would be nice to know if it's always going to be X or not. Nope, it does change. Okay. Well, that answers that question. That's going to be a little bit harder because of the fact that I'm not going to always... I don't know if it's going to be changing from X, square, circle, or triangle. And that could be pretty, bad at some points if we're not careful about that. But it is good to know that it does change. So maybe we don't have to worry.
Good as that magic isn't a joke.
It's pretty cool.
If you truly couldn't do it before, this den is hiding more secrets than I first thought.
Everything's just too suspicious. I don't believe Leif gets.
We're telling the truth. If we had ice magic, this accursed spider wouldn't have caught us. True, that it does make sense.
But say, let's focus on getting out alive. We can collect our thoughts when we're safe.
True. Very well. If you need us to freeze anything, press 0 while we are leading.
I guess it's fine for now. Onwards. I can almost smell the treasure.
I wonder how close we actually are, though. So how does this work? But danger shroom. This mushroom is really dangerous. Unfortunately, it's super delicious. Restores 1 TP at a price. Probably hurts you when you eat it. Cool, we can actually freeze things. Don't know how we're gonna use the freeze magic, but maybe we can freeze water or something. That's honestly the first thing I can think of. So maybe it works like that. Another aphid egg, we'll definitely take that for some healing for later, because you never know. Just wondering if I can climb up on top of that. Okay, let's read what this says. Frozen enemies can't be stunned, but can be climbed on or used to hold switches. Really? Okay, well, let's put you in the front then, and let's test that immediately. Because if we can freeze an enemy in place, that might come in handy. Oh, well, there's some water.
Eep. It's not funny. I'm all soaked now.
Sorry, Vi. Couldn't help it. Seems the ceiling is dripping.
Ugh, why? Is there so much water in here? Under us, above us, and it doesn't make any sense.
This is good though.
What do you
mean? If it is water. True, he should be able to freeze it. That makes sense. Okay. So if we see water, freeze it. To use it for, well, leverage for later. Then it can be frozen.
Impressive. If you could do that, it opens up a lot of options for us. I bet I can push them with my horn as well.
Oh, that's pretty cool, Leif. Enemies the water around us, even though they seem like obstacles, we can exploit them for our own benefit. I wonder how long enemies stay frozen, though, because we don't know if they stay frozen forever.
Let's give your ice magic a try on all we can find.
Okay, it does melt. Okay, so that answers that. It's good to know, because we need to know that for later, just in case. The craftsmanship on this statue is pretty good, compared to everything else, at least.
That it is. It's a shame this monument outlived its creators, though.
Yeah, you only hear about roaches in folktales nowadays.
Pardon, when did the roaches disappear?
A bit before I was born, I think.
Well, that's a good thing. I don't like them. So pretty recently.
Seriously?
It was indeed quite a recent event. No one knows for sure, though, how or why or however.
This is depressing talk. We should really find a way out.
This can't be right. The way he's speaking makes it sound like he's not from this time. I'm just gonna say that now. It just in general, it's very obvious that, by the way he just said that, it sounds like he's not even, like, he's from, like, a much earlier time period. So how long has he been in that web, then, if that's the case? Well, there's that. Well, definitely cool that we could do that. Ooh. Oh, I got him. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to hit him like that, but it worked at the end. I'll take it. Okay, let's knock you over first, just because we know that you're more dangerous. Okay, let's see here. I want to check out this other enemy. So let's spy out the jelly shroom. Oh, and it also puts a star on ones you spied. That's cool. But let's see here. Jelly shroom, what did you do, buddy? I need to know what kind of, like, thing you are.
By the queen. One abomination.
Yeah, true. 7 HP and no defense. Okay.
I cannot hurl it out of this beast while it's airborne. Fine, you should let me your strength.
Okay, cool. I like that. I like how you can look at stuff like that. Does he have any skills? Yeah, Leif, what do you have? Icefall. Creates an ice projectile that may freeze an enemy around its impact radius. Okay, that sounds pretty cool, but we don't have enough TP or mana for that, so we can't try it. But cool to know. And so far it seems like it's only square and X. But I can't give my turn away to try it, so how do I do this? Turn relay, give it to Leif. I want to try this, I just want to make sure that it's always going to be square or X. No, it does change to circle, okay. So be prepared for any of it then. Okay, well that's good to know because now that answers that for later. So thankfully the game did answer me there, and Leif can't attack flying enemies either. Okay. Good to know, definitely good to know. But we can probably use spells, probably. I don't see why Icefall wouldn't attack a flying enemy. So good to know, just in general, just because that is something we should always know about. Because not knowing something and then doing it is always going to be a way for us to learn what we're doing wrong. So always something we should definitely check for whenever we get the chance. It looks like we gotta use some water here, but I do want to check behind here because there might be secrets. You never know. It's always worth a check, honestly. But let's see here. Okay, let's get Leif out, freeze the water, and then we need to push it with you, push it a little bit over, and then jump over here. And should we get the egg? Probably. I don't see why not. Let's see here, can I jump there from here? Yes, I can. And it's a honey drop, actually. Oh, do I? Okay, I can throw it on the ground, thank you. Okay, that answers that. Let's see here. Because it's a honey drop, we can just use it to heal our TP for now, and then grab this one for later. No reason not to, right? Let's see here. The ice drops are still here, so let's definitely use these since they're not melted yet. It seems like they don't melt right away, which is good. So, definitely good to know in general. But because we're at a save, maybe we should end off today's episode here, just because we probably have quite a bit more adventure for this snake mouth then. And obviously, it's our first episode in the game, and I don't want to go too far in the first episode, because this is our first episode looking at the game to understand things, and in the next episode we will be jumping in with a lot more knowledge than we did previously, that's for sure. So, honestly, pretty fun game. I'm very, very, very glad I picked this game, And we didn't have any rust with this game either, because usually whenever we start series, I have a little bit of rust when I go into a new one. This one I did pretty good, and I think we've been, was it like 3 games now in a row that we've been able to get rid of that rust and the very first episode and not have any problems with actually starting up a new series. That's really cool, because we did that with Persona, and we did that with Persona 5 Strikers, which was technically a different game, and then we did it with Ghostwire, and now, well, actually technically 4 games then. So yeah, cool. I'll definitely take that. But with that being said, thank you all for joining me for the first episode of Bugfables, the Everlasting Sapling, and honestly, this is definitely going to be quite an adventure, I can already tell, just because the characters are likable, the gameplay is likable, and it's a game type that I like, since although we play a lot of games on here, there has been, in the past, we've definitely run into game types that were not more my speed, and it took me a lot longer to understand, like horror games, for instance. I like horror games, I really do, but sometimes they're too scary for me, and I play way too non-aggressively, because most of those games you have to play aggressively to make it through those games. We eventually do get through them, but back in the past when, well, I was still newer to this, I did not know how to record them to the life of me, because I was too scared to go any further at some points, but we still did it, we got through the games. And I've had instances where those games have been too scary for me though. Alien Isolation, for instance, there was a point where I was playing through it, a facehugger jumped on me without me even knowing that there was even one in the room, and I ended up kicking my table and doing quite a number on my knee. Didn't hurt it or break it or anything, but it's definitely caught me off guard, if that says anything. But with that being said, thank y'all for watching today's episode. It's been a blast hanging out with you guys, and in the next episode we will be continuing our adventure in the Snake Mouth Den, and seeing if this treasure that we're searching for is definitely inside here. But with that being said, thank you for watching, have a wonderful rest of your day, keep being spooky, and peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.